Okay, I received my new box today. Now this one came from Gear Best. I ordered it back on April the 18th, which is almost a month ago. About 3 weeks ago, or 2 or 3 weeks ago, I texted them. I said, "Where is it?" And they gave me an option. I guess it was back ordered. They gave me an option, 3 options. 1, I could exchange it for a different device, or 2, I could wait till they got them in stock because they were out of stock, or 3, they would send me my money, refund my money. Since I only paid $37.08 for it, total shipping and everything, so I said I'll go ahead and wait. So here it is today, and it took a month, so I'll go ahead and open it up and see what it is. Now, the reason I purchased this box, to see the remote. Now this one's got a voice remote. Now, this remote here, this is also got remote voice on it. Now I ordered this one from AliExpress, less than $8. I think it's $7.50. And this one comes with an RF dongle. I already made a review on this one. But this is a very nice little remote. This is the remote that comes with my Nexus player. And I'm not sure if this is Bluetooth or what. I think this is RF also. This one is a Bluetooth remote. This is a combination Bluetooth IR, infrared. And this one came with my MeCool M9X Pro L with voice. So that remote came with that. I had the Xiaomi Mi box. I gave it away last week, so I don't have that remote to show you. But this looks very similar to the Xiaomi Mi box. So that's why I bought this one, to see what the remote looks like. And for $37, that was hard to turn down. Anything more than that, it would not have been worth it. Alright, so this is the box I just received. 4K TV box. Tiny. Very, very tiny. Now, on FreakTab, a couple of reviewers, they said they received this box, but they said the remote doesn't work. The voice portion of the remote. And this one, again, it uses a dongle. So, very simple little box. Standard remote, or standard power supply, and it's probably, yep, 5 volt at 2 amp. Just a standard plug, 5 volt, 2 amp. And it comes with a HDMI cord, which I probably won't use. I got a lot of those. This is what okay. It comes with a manual. See if it's in English. Yeah, it's in English. That's it. This is it right here. This is what I'm looking for. And there's some kind of a manual or whatever for the remote. Okay, this is it. It's lightweight, and it's got the dongle in here. Okay, same as the other remote that I showed you. This one came with this dongle. So this one comes with a dongle also. So I'm not sure if this is RF, radio frequency, which it probably is. This is the remote. And here is the microphone. It feels fairly comfortable. It's a lot taller than this one. This is an awesome remote. For $7.50, that's an awesome remote. this one, very similar, same texture, hard plastic with a kind of a rough texture on it, both of them. And the buttons are kind of a rubbery button. This one is very comfortable. This one, I don't like the bottom of it. I don't know why they put that on there. So anyway, that's what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up, test the remote out, and see how it works. But yeah, I like where they got the voice button right here. It's got the home, return, which this one has a combination return and home. I don't like that. I like this. So other than that, they look pretty similar. So we'll try them out and see how it works. Now, one thing that I have to do, I have so many of these remotes, so many of them, that I have to put some nail polish on. Not mine, my granddaughter's. So I got a bunch of nail polish that I mark them with. So I will take this dongle and this remote and put some nail polish on it, like that one. So I'll put it on here so I'll know which dongle goes with which remote, because I got too many of them. So that's what I got to do, but I'll show you now what it looks like. Okay, just a little closer picture of it. It's an A95X Pro, and this is an Amlogic S905W, I do believe. And there is the dongle for this remote. So it occupies one of the USB 2 ports, leaving another one empty. Okay, there's the DC input, HDMI, AV port, Ethernet port, which is only by 100, not gigabit, and it's got a SPDIF, which is for your audio. And that's it. So it's got a lot of connectors on it for the AV, that's for your older TVs. And it's got the SPDIF, that is for the audio system that does not take the HDMI inputs. So that's it.
Got it. Turning on the extension cord.
Okay, this is the first power up. I had to apologize. I have a skylight directly above the TV, so that's why all the glare is coming from. So, and why this TV always looks like it's cocked to the side, I have no idea. But one of these, this TV is a curved TV. Did not go for a curved TV, but anyway, I ended up with it. So this is a Samsung 4K 65-inch. Okay, this is the box, the first boot up. We're going to say no on that. Checking for updates. Well, I'll tell you what, instead of me boring you with that, because what I wanted to test out was this remote, the volume on it, so I'll go ahead and log into, I'm going to download. Should I download it? Alright, it's going to go ahead and download. New version, A95X Pro 7.1.2 Android. And the date on that is May the 4th, 2018. Today is what, the 15th of May. So this was created, what, 11 days ago? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and install it. Now, this remote is supposed to be a wireless mouse, so we'll find out if it's a wireless mouse and a voice remote. So that's what I'm curious about. The other remote that I showed you, the one for $7.50, is a great remote, except the mouse part does not really work like a mouse part, like the new style. So this is what I want to see. Alright, installing system update. Maybe it'll run after it's done, I don't know. And And then, why did I buy this box? That's a good question. I don't know. I try to give them as many away as I can. I gave away my Xiaomi Mi to one of my granddaughters, so got rid of that one. So I'm trying to find a place for the ones I've got. But for $37.08 or whatever it was, it's hard to turn down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and log in and get it all set up, and then I'll turn it back on. The keyboard, the built-in keyboard, it's really slick. So I want to show you that. So I'll go ahead and finish logging in and I'll come back. But that's what I want to show you, this keyboard that comes with it. Okay, we signed in. We're going to accept that. Yes, location. Well, what the heck. All right, drums rolling. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see what the interface looks like. And it's supposed to be the ATVOS. And it looks like it may be. Oh, okay, it is. Now, look at that, DRM. Let's check the DRM info. CNC, clear key, supported. Don't know what that means, but it's supported. Wide vine, level 1, HDCP, H1. So with those right there, that gives you Netflix in 1080p. And it should give you surround sound, Dolby Digital Plus. Okay, Microsoft Play Ready, that's not supported. Okay, so that's what's supported. So if I log into Netflix, then that should give me a 1080p picture. So I'll go ahead and log into that, then I'll be right. Okay, I am logged in. So let's go down here and let's see, go to my list. Let's see if it, somewhere on here. It's fast, it's moving very fast. Okay, short. Now this is the one right here, El Fuente 60 main. This is going to show me if I'm running in 1080p. If you look in the top right hand corner in the yellow things, it says 3000 kilobits per second, 1280 by 720. That is 720p. All right, now we're up to 1080. It should go up to 5800, I believe, kilobytes per second. There it is. Now that's the max it will go. So that is 1080p, and if you go over a little bit older, further over, it's PAR 1:1 and 10 BPC. So that's a very important number, that 10 BPC. So anyway, so that works. So Netflix at 1080p for a box less than $40. Now the problem is, this box, the price fluctuates all over. Right now it's showing $47, and I paid $37. So seems like every day they get a different price on it. So just keep an eye on it. You should be able to get it for 41, 42 bucks, whatever. Okay, now the voice. That's what I wanted to check right here. Now I'm going to push the voice button. Whoa! 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 I just pushed the voice button. It did something. Okay, now this brings up, it always brings up the YouTube and tells you how to do it. But we don't care. All right, let's get out of here. All right, now we're going to make some tests, okay? Push the button. What time is it? What time is it? Uh-oh. What time is it? Well, that's the part that don't work. Now, if we reboot it, it should work. So what we're going to do now, we'll try it this way. What time is it? Okay, still, okay. What time is it? What time is it? Okay, all right, so what we got to do, we have to hold the button. On the other remotes, once you click it, then you take your finger off of it. This one, apparently you have to hold the button and then talk. So you got to keep holding the speaker button. So hopefully you can see this, maybe you can't, I don't know. But there's the button right there, so. What time is it?
It's 1:23.
Okay, so you have to hold the button and keep it held while you're talking. The other box, you don't have to do that. All right, so that's a positive. I don't know what else to show you, but that's what I was interested in, was in the remote. It's fairly comfortable. Oh, the mouse mode. All right, same thing. You have to use a little circle ring around it. I guess it'll work in a pinch. But it's not really an air mouse where you wave your hand around and it goes all over the screen. So it's not really an air mouse. All right, let's see what else comes stock on this thing. Netflix, DRM-Info, Pluto, Spotify, and Vimeo. And I'll probably delete all of those because I have no idea what they do. It comes with ES File Explorer, which that used to be my favorite browser. I still use it every now and then, but in the last year or two, somebody else bought it and they've monetized it. So now you're swamped with all kinds of advertisements. So it's not a good browser anymore. Let's see here. Okay, we got our Chrome. That's our web browser. Let's see DRM-Info again. Yeah, now if you go, when the first one I showed you, it brought up on the side. This one actually brings up the app. So if you go into the things, it'll show you. There again, if you look over the right-hand side, Google Widevine, the modular DRM, that is what gives you the ability to watch some of these, like YouTube, or excuse me, Netflix in 1080p. And that looks like it's all only thing supported except for that CENC clear CLE, and I have no idea what that does. Okay, what else we got? Files, gallery, Play Store, live channels. Now, one thing I need to check. The apps. Can I uninstall some of these apps that I don't want? Settings. Oh, let's check the Wi-Fi settings. Okay, it's showing my local Wi-Fi, strong signal, but it doesn't show my neighbors, so, and it looks like full bars, but it doesn't show the 5 gig band, only the 2.4 band. Apps, this is what I'm looking for, right here. Okay, I will uninstall that. I will uninstall Pluto. I will uninstall Red Bull. I will uninstall Spotify. I will uninstall TED, Vimeo, and YouTube. Now, one of my other boxes at YouTube, I could not uninstall it because they made it a system app, which I'm glad they did this. So all these I can uninstall. But if they make them a system app, you cannot uninstall them. Now, one other thing that I wanted to check too, I didn't see an updater app. Okay, there's no update app on here that I can see. Maybe I'm blind. Okay, but now if I go back to settings again, and I go down to about wireless update. Now let me click on that. Check for updates. No. So apparently there's no way to have a local update that I see. Now the other boxes, going back to the same place, if they don't have an updated app itself, you go to About, and there's an update there, but it's not wireless update, it's a local update app. And this apparently does not have it. Okay, now we're a developer. Advanced settings, display, HMI, sound. Okay, now one thing Dolby Sound, line, RF, I have no idea what that means. Digital sounds. Okay, now we want the HDMI raw because we're going through my AV receiver. DTS sounds, I have no idea what that is. All right, let's go back to the display. What do they have there? Screen resolution. Okay, that one's set at 2160 at 30 hertz. So this box does not go 60 hertz. It'll only go 2160 by 30, not 60. 1080p 60. Matter of fact, I think on this box, I'm gonna go 1080p 60. Since the 4K will not go 60. Yeah, we'll accept that. Color space, the color settings, 44, 10-bit. Don't have any idea what that means. No idea what it means, but it's there. For somebody that knows, I don't use CEC. Sound, I think I already covered that. Root switch, holy caramba. We can root it or not root it. That's slick. Netflix, there's the signal. More settings. Okay, here's our standard settings that we're used to. Oh, storage. 16 gigs. So this one's got 16 gigs of storage. That's almost standard anymore. A couple years ago, you'd be lucky to get 2 gig of RAM and 8 gig of storage. Now it's 16 minimum and 32 optimal. And now they're going 3 gig internal RAM. Memory use, location, security, accounts, blah, 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 date and time. It's automatically set the date and time to Eastern Daylight Time. I didn't have to change that. It did it automatically. So these boxes are really coming a long ways. Okay, developer option. Now let's see if we can find that. Local terminal. All right, that's what I want. So now they're installing that. So I'm going to turn that on. Now, what that does, if I go back to apps again, okay, it just added, somewhere it is. Okay, it just added terminal right there. Okay, so if I want to dual boot this, okay, if I want to dual boot into Libre, ELAC, or even Android or whatever, okay, I create a micro SD card or a pen drive, whatever, with a bootable OS. Put it into this box and then type reboot. OOT, reboot, and we'll put update, up, DATE. Now, we type that in there. Now, if I click done, it's going to reboot the box, and it's going to look for that OS, operating system, that I put on a micro SD card, a pen drive, and it will install it. So that's what that's for. So instead of me having to go out and find a terminal emulator, it's got one built in. You just got to go into settings and turn it on. So that's a slick little app right there. Other than that, it seems to be working pretty good. I cannot complain at all. Let me try something. Now this is my favorite way I use things. Cast. The cast of the longest day. John Wayne. Henry Fonda. Okay, that's one of the slick things about this voice remote, because I'm always wanting to know, I see all these actors and stuff and I can't figure out who they are and what, I know I've seen them in other shows, but I can't figure out which one. This one does it. It tells me exactly what movie he played in. So, yes, I love this voice function. Awesome. So anyway, for less than a $40 box, it seems to be working very well. They've come a long way in the last couple of years, 3, 4, 5 years ago. These boxes were horrible, but they've really come a long ways, especially for the price. So for 40 bucks with a voice remote, it's not too bad. It's fairly comfortable. Of course, it's not an air mouse. It will work for the mouse. It will work. It's a nice big large cursor. It will work. Let's see, John Agar. He was in a lot of John Wayne movies. Okay, there it is, up to the top. John Agar. And here's all the movies he was in. Now let me try one set. Wikipedia for John Agar. No Wikipedia. Okay. Anyway, that's what I want to show you. So less than 40 bucks. It's a pretty slick box and the remote is great. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoy this remote review, but that's what it is. It was a review for the remote. This box, yeah, I've got so many boxes. Where do I put it? Each TV's got 2 or 3 boxes on it now, and I give them away and can't get rid of them. I keep buying them. But anyway, this is an excellent little box. Thank you.